Hey guys, welcome back to the Lucy Show. Hope you guys are all doing well. Coming into stream as per usual. This is my second channel. If you don't already know, main channel is called Living with Lucy. I'm there nearly every single day, just talking about stocks and crypto. So if that's more of your niche, check it out. Link down below to the main channel. Here, I just like to talk about anything under the sun. It's a much smaller place, so much easier for me to connect with you guys and answer questions that were not answered on the main channel during the afternoon, or yeah, I'm never really there in the morning. So thank you for coming in. Subscribe if you're not already. Ring that notification bell and slam that like button to the moon. Thank you. Crypto Boss Andrew, hi there. Welcome. And do check out, if you have not already gotten yourself a Rakuten app, highly recommend, because with Rakuten, they're doing a special promotion where after you spend your first $30 upon activating a new account, you will be getting $30 back, and that could be sent to you in a check format or via PayPal, the way that I chose it. So I definitely recommend, if you like free money, cashback reward apps, to check out Rakuten, pinned to the link on the top of this chat. And then also down in the description below. I've been using Rakuten like literally every chance I get whenever I'm shopping somewhere that is an affiliate or works with Rakuten, like Target, Walmart, Sephora. Anytime I make any purchases, I use that app. And you basically just shop on wherever you were supposed to shop online anyways, except you go through the Rakuten app, and then you get extra cash back. And on top of that, upon signing up, the $30. Um, Jordan M. We'll get into Elon Musk in like 2 seconds. And can I just say, I was shocked because yesterday, randomly, I feel like, I don't know, it's just all coincidences. But I feel like it's just strange. It's strange things have been happening lately. I've been having like dreams, or I feel like whenever I'm thinking something, it occurs, but in like a different way. I don't know. I'll explain more of it later. But very strange things have been happening for me lately. Beyonce reveals new single "Break My Soul." I have not checked it out. Let me know if you already checked out this new song. I already heard Drake's new album, a couple songs that is, because being on TikTok or Reels on Instagram, it's kind of hard to ignore because there's always going to be like influencers who use the newest song because it's obviously helps with the algorithms. So I kind of already heard Drake's new song, but I don't think I'm obsessed with it. At least the ones that I've heard so far, to like, I don't know, dance to it yet. So it's good, but I don't think I'm like crazy obsessed just yet. I didn't hear a Beyonce's new album, but it caught my eye off of a Bloomberg post. So she has this new single released, and Bloomberg reported today Beyonce's new single is a power anthem for the Great Resignation. The lyrics on Beyonce's latest track, "Break My Soul," speaks to the millions of Americans who have left their jobs over the past year looking for better opportunities with unemployment at a record low. In April, 4.4 million workers quit their jobs in the US, so that's more than 1% of the 330 million Americans in the US, even as fears of recession grow. The first verse spells out the impulses many Americans are acting on. Quote, "Now I just fell in love, slash, and I just quit my job, slash, I'm gonna find new drive, slash, damn, they work me so damn hard, slash, work by 9, then off past 5, and they work my nerves. That's why I cannot sleep at night." Wow. So really speaking out. I didn't hear the song yet, but I already kind of like it, especially as somebody who is also unemployed, except I'm not a part of the Great Resignation because I never left my job. My job left me. Zombie Doja Army, welcome. Smash the likes. Thank you so much. Hi there, Larry. Um, Age of Aquarius. What does that mean? All right, so I'm very excited to check this out. Let me know if you guys heard this or the Drake's new album and you're obsessed with it. So, okay, we're gonna go into Elon Musk in like 2 seconds, but just want to say that I have finished watching my Marvel little rabbit hole. I watched all of Iron Man, all of Thor, and then all of the Avengers, all the way up to Infinity War and Endgame. And I just gotta say, if you haven't watched it for like 2 years or something, I have not watched like a marathon for 2 years. It was absolutely amazing. I almost cried. I did not, though. The actual movie didn't make me cry either. I felt like, and spoiler alert if you've never watched it, I feel like the saddest parts were definitely Gamora's part was really sad. Really just anything with the Soul Stone. So I feel like Black Widow and Gamora were like very sad, but everybody was mostly not celebrating, but mourning Iron Man's death more than anything else. And I love Iron Man out of like all the superhero movies. Like I definitely like Iron Man way more than Black Widow's. Like they're single movies. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's a discrepancy in the way that it was written. Like Iron Man is always the one that people love more. And it's like these other girls who sacrificed their lives. Well, not really Gamora. She didn't want to sacrifice. Oh no, she was gonna sacrifice. I just felt bad for them. But anyways, amazing. And I feel like, and you can give me your take on who you thought sacrificed the most out of the Avengers movies. I'm still gonna say Scarlet Witch because I don't think there's anything worse than having to kill the love of your life once and then to see him die again twice after Thanos brutally took out the stone from his head. So I think Scarlet Witch, aka Wanda, had it the worst. And then it sucked for Gamora, and then it sucked for Black Widow, and obviously Tony Stark. So those were the major sacrifices. And now I don't know. I feel like I haven't watched it in so long. Like I know it's funny because like I've forgotten like really how Captain Marvel got her powers. So when you see her just like pull up in like the Avengers End game, it's kind of funny because like I could imagine somebody who's watched all the Marvel movies, and if like you didn't watch Captain Marvel, you're just like, WTF, who is this lady? Why does she have so much powers? She's just like so powerful. I haven't watched Captain Marvel in a while, that one movie. So I'm gonna have to rewatch it because it was just like hilarious that I forgot how she got her powers. I think it's from Aliens, right? She was like a human being, but then she's like I don't know. I think she got like alien superpowers, but she's like way more powerful than Captain America ever will be. Yeah, I just bought the dip to lower my average a couple days ago. Zombie Doge Army says, I have full faith in Doge. Definitely another member of the Doge community. Don't worry. There's a lot of us that still have faith in Dogecoin. Some more than others, some more than others. I haven't been watching the crypto after my main channel stream, kind of just looking away because I'm waiting for a dip. I hope tomorrow's bad. I hope it's a massive dip. Ellen is a dirty hippie. What? Zombie Doge Army. I think you're kidding with each other. Alan Zombie ate my neighbors. Notice I'm denying that statement. New Thor movie coming. Swagmaster says, yes, love Thor. And I totally forgot that Thor was basically just had like a beer belly for the entire duration of Endgame. Because I was watching it yesterday and I'm like, wait, I thought he gets fit in the end, but he doesn't. He just suits up. He just gets like a nice armor, but he's still big. He's still big. I don't know if they're gonna give him his like nice jacked body back for Thor Love and Thunder, or if they're gonna explain how he got jacked again. But it was funny because I was like waiting for him to get jacked near the end, and I was like, he didn't get jacked. He just ended up calling for his like, or I don't know, the thunder came down and he changed an outfit, and that's it. He just had like a suit of armor that looked jacked. Yeah, I assume you guys are. All right, on to Elon Musk. And I honestly, oh God, I really thought that was weird because yesterday I decided to talk about obviously what happened with like FINA, so swimming board banning transgendered women to compete against women in the swimming competitions. That was our topic yesterday, right? I think. Yeah. Um and I don't know. Was this news already released or was this today's news? Oh no, it's June 21st. Yeah. So today it blew up. Cuz I actually know yesterday I heard someone tell me about Elon Musk having a daughter, but like a transgendered daughter. And I was like, that's BS. I'm like, no, he has sons. He doesn't have a daughter. And I'm like, I don't believe it unless I see it on like every single news outlet. I said that yesterday. And then today it's like on every single media outlet about his daughter. Well, actually, his son, who is now choosing to go with the female terminology now, I think. Like 8 or something, Zombie Doge Army says. We're good friends, Lucy. Zombie Doge Army says. Wait, how many kids does Elon have? So Zombie Doge Army says 8. I honestly can't count. I mean, there's a picture of him recently, like an old picture on a bunk bed, I remember, and there's like all these boys. I don't think those kids include obviously Grimes kids, which is 2 kids right now. Grimes gave him baby X, a boy, and then a daughter, which I don't think we've ever seen a picture of. I don't even know her name. But Grimes gave Elon Musk 2 kids, and then like the previous wife, maybe 8 or at least 6. I feel like the previous wife gave him like at least 5 kids. So I'm just gonna go with he has at least 7 kids. We're gonna have to Google this. Um, but yeah, so this is on CNN. Says Elon Musk's child tells court she no longer wants to be related to her dad. And then we have BuzzFeed News. Elon Musk's daughter revealed that she wants to sever all ties with her father in court documents that were filed in April. And I mean, if it was filed in April, I don't know why we're just hearing about it now. Like, I literally never heard of this. Jeff, hi there. Gen Z, 8. Okay, all right. 8 kids in total. That is a lot. That is a lot. How many does it take to have a soccer team? Like 6, right? Okay, that's more than enough for a soccer team. Welcome back. Alan says, welcome back. Beautiful and amazing human being. Smash that like. Thank you, Alan. Yes, all of you guys, please destroy the like button if you have not already. It is absolutely free to do so. Oh, you're doing a good job. There's a lot more likes than there are people in here. The Real Tech Geek, nice to see ya. Chris Hemsworth, trainer of 8 years, said he is the biggest he ever was for Love and Thunder. Wow, I did not hear about that. That's cool. He's ginormous. Like, he's actually so jacked. It's ridiculous. I always tell people, like, I admire Chris Hemsworth's body and build. I'm like, damn, that is hard to get to. Like, I'm not a dude, but if I was a dude, I would be very intimidated by that. Just like standing in front of me. I think that's too hard to achieve. Like, I honestly look at Chris Hemsworth's body, and even though I'm not a guy, I'm like, man, that is just, I wouldn't even ask any guy that I'm with to try to get to those levels, because those are like, WTF, how did you do that? I think Chris Evans, there's so many Chris's in that movie. Chris Evans is Captain America, I think. So Chris Hemsworth is Thor, and then there's Chris Pratt, which is the Guardians of the Galaxy dude. I don't think he's jacked. But Chris Evans, Captain America, like, I think even that level of fit physique is like already really hard. And Chris Hemsworth is like 10x that. So I don't know what the heck he does, but he's crazy. Chris had to eat 8 times a day to maintain his muscle mass. Okay, I'm not really shocked at that, Real Techie, because I have seen like a training videos of what's his face. Oh no, it's like a video about how much like an Olympic athlete eats. That guy that won the gold medal. Oh, what's his name? Starts with a P, like Philip or something like that. I'm talking about that guy who has brown hair and many years back. I forgot his name. As a swimmer, and he eats like crazy. Michael Phelps. Sorry, it's not Phillips. Michael Phelps. Just remember PH. Close enough. Yeah, he eats a lot, like so much calories. Yeah, it's insane. It's like eating 3 cows. Hi there, Mr. Moore. Hi, Lucy. Speaking of muscles, what do you think of Taylor Lautner in Twilight? I'm sorry. I'm Team Edward all the effing way. I think it's weird, like, because when I read all the books. I don't read that many books, but I read all of the Stephenie Meyer's Twilight books. I love it. Okay, so for Twilight, when I was reading the books, I was already obsessed. I was already on Team Edward, and then when the movie came out, I was more Team Edward than ever. I can understand why people like Jacob. Like, I get it. And if you watch the movie, it's like they're like really good friends. But there's just that spark between Bella and Edward that I think is what most girls want, or it's like that irreplaceable thing you can't recreate. And I feel like Jacob's relationship with Bella was more like friends slash like almost like family, which is also great, but it's missing that like I would die if I can't be with this person. Which, by the way, I talked about this with other friends, and there are some of my friends that believe in the like I die for the love of my life. And then others that are like, no way I would ever die for anybody, no matter how much I love them. So I'm gonna do a quick poll in here and ask you guys what you think. Do you think that you want the type of love that is so dramatic and all consuming that you would possibly, like, no one's forcing you, but would you maybe die for the person? Hold on. Do you want that die to die for? I hope that doesn't happen to any of you guys because that sounds pretty scary. Do you want that to die for type of love? But for me, it's more like to die for is like, okay, would I subconsciously, if I saw a very dangerous thing coming at the love of my life, would I push him out of the way or something, you know? Like I feel like I could do that for my family. So I think I could do that for the love of my life. Like that is the type of love that I would want. And I would want someone to love me enough to automatically do that. But I guess no one knows until it's tested. Because you can say whatever you want and be like, yeah, I would jump in front of you in front of like a car, but maybe you wouldn't. Only time would know. I mean, not time, only with accidents, and you don't really want those accidents. 50% said yes. Okay. So you guys are very like, you're like, I don't know if I want to die for anybody. And then you said I got my adult beverages and hang out too. Adult beverages. New they all also burn quite a lot of calories, you know. Do you like skinny guys, Lucy? Zen Vermont. I just said that I admire. Did I not say that I think Thor? I think Thor is the best looking one out of everybody. So I think that answers the question. I don't think I preferably choose skinny guys. Because if I had to pick like the most attractive looking one out of all of the Marvel characters, I'm gonna go with Thor. I'm gonna go with Thor. But I do like Spider-Man. And I guess he is skinny. So maybe I don't need. I'm just saying that I think it's like a Thor. And I don't think anybody should like aspire or nothing, because that's like, I don't know, almost trying to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Actually no, Arnold Schwarzenegger is way more jacked. Not totally heartless at Mr. Amore. Mr. Amore says Doge what? Zombie Doge Army is heartless. What did he say? Mr. Amore says, oh, Lucy, by the way, we need a movie/TV show review series. Not a live stream, but just a video series. I would do a reaction, like, you know, not a live stream, like more of a review, but it's just harder. It takes more time, A, and then B, I'm just worried that if I show clips of like a certain movie or a TV show, like I'm definitely going to get banned. There's just still like very tricky rules with YouTube. I'm going to have to wait till YouTube fixes that for me to do more of like the reaction stuff. So that's your answer on that one. Okay, wait. I think I've caught up on most of the comments. By the way, guys, thank you so much for smashing that like button. All right, let's get into it. I do want to say that I feel bad though, because I just really admire Elon Musk, and I do think that he's a good person, period. I mean, I don't think he's a perfect person. I don't think anyone's perfect. Obviously, if this is true, then his daughter probably doesn't like him as much as a lot of his fans do, if they want to sever all ties. Because I can't imagine if like this was my dad, I would want to sever ties. I would probably just be like, I don't know, a little sad that I can't ever, most likely cannot live up to the massive shoes to fill. But yeah, so with all of that being said, this definitely got my curiosity, so let's read through it together. What is happening? Okay, so this is BuzzFeed News. Elon Musk's daughter filed court documents to change her name because she doesn't want to be related to him in any way, shape, or form. Like, that is pretty harsh. I feel bad for him. Like, even if it's not Elon Musk and if it's Jeff Bezos or like Mark Zuckerberg, I think that's pretty painful for any parent or like literally anybody to read. It says the billionaire's daughter is transgender, and in 2020, Elon was called out for mocking pronouns on Twitter. That was 2020. I didn't know that. Elon Musk's daughter revealed that she wants to sever all ties shortly after her 18th birthday. I didn't even know he has, I guess, a son that was already 18 years old. Jesus Christ. Shortly after her 18th birthday, there's like no pictures, by the way. Like I'm reading the same article right now, and there's no pictures of the daughter, or even like an image of which son, because there's so many sons. Not totally heartless, Mr. Shortly after her 18th birthday, the teenager submitted a petition for a change of name, a recognition of change of gender, and the issuance of a new birth certificate, which is totally normal. I don't think that says anything about severing ties with Elon Musk, right? That's just you making a choice to change your name, which anybody can do. And changing gender and reissuance of new birth certificate, which comes as an automatic thing once you're changing all these things. She is changing her name to Vivian Jenna Wilson. The last name was her mom, Justine Musk's, below former surname. So I guess she's just taking her mother's surname. But this is like, I guess, a Twitter post. It says home happy Justine Musk. But that was like 2012. It says July 12th, 2012. I don't know if Justine Musk even has like a Twitter page or whatever. I don't really follow. I think this is the previous wife, right? Before their divorce. And it says Vivian filed the documents in LA County. And while one of her reasons for the requested change was to correct her gender identity, she also revealed the extent of her strained relationship with her famous father. And again, I don't know where these articles are getting this information, because I would think it's more solid if I see an actual like live interview, or at least some type of like an recording from his daughter. The reason listed behind the name change on the court papers read gender identity. Oh, okay, never mind. It says the reasons listed behind the name change on the court papers read gender identity and the fact that I no longer live with or wish to be related to my biological father in any way, shape, or form. Ouch. Just after Father's Day. Neither Elon nor Vivian have publicly discussed their apparent fallout, but Elon came under fire in 2020 when he tweeted about his disdain for pronouns. In July of that year, Elon posted pronouns suck on his social media page, but deleted it after his on again, off again girlfriend, Grimes, confronted him. I love you, but please turn off your phone or give me a call. The singer tweeted him at the time. I cannot support hate. Please stop this. I know this isn't your heart. Wow. I guess I totally missed this. I don't even remember this. Too busy looking at stocks and crypto to care about all of Elon Musk's tweets, I guess. Elon, okay, so I guess he said pronouns suck. Okay, but to be honest though, I see why like people who want to be called different pronouns or like really associate their identity with certain pronouns care about it like all that much, and then therefore are hurt by this comment pronouns suck. But I think free speech though, I'm not just saying this because I like Elon Musk, but I think it goes with the First Amendment that if you want to say something sucks, you can still say something sucks and you shouldn't be judged for it. It's like saying if he said, I hate the name Bob or Greg, then even if your name is Bob or Greg, I think that's free speech and that should be okay. And if he says, I hate verbs or I hate pronouns or I hate nouns, period, I don't really see a problem with that. So maybe that's just me. And to be honest, like if you think about it from like a non-Western mindset, it is like different in English than it is other languages. So I don't know for all the different countries out there and languages, but I know, for example, like if you're going to refer to somebody as like he, or there's no he or she in speaking for certain languages. Like I think Chinese, for example. So like if you say he or she, there is no he or she. It just sounds like the exact same word. But when you write it out, like in a book, or if you just were to write it out, you can the difference of this is he or she. but when you say the word, it just sounds the same. So I feel like it's actually less confusing. Whereas when you're trying to refer to something in the English language, it's like you have to know, is it a she? Is it a he? It just makes things harder to like pronounce. Whereas like if we just had one way of saying, okay, that's that person I'm referring to, it'd be so much easier. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. Yeah, not really a need to air dirty laundry. Espanol is basically all male slash female. So is French, like basically everything. Like it's like everything has a male, like it's like a le or la. So le is supposed to be male based and la is supposed to be female. I think I learned this from Emily in Paris, where I think the female the vagina is like pronounced with le and not la, which is pretty like hilarious because you would think that's feminine, but it sounds like it's male owned or something, because it has the le in front of it. So it was like part of the TV show. Anyways, so he said that, and then, but 5 months later, in December 2020, the billionaire shared a cartoon of a soldier smearing blood on his face while wearing a hat with slogan "I love to oppress." So, okay, hold on. So this is the part where it showed Grimes comment to him, like stop with the pronouns and whatnot. And then he posted this: when you put he slash him in your bio. And it says, in December 2020, the billionaire shared a cartoon of a soldier smearing blood on his face. I also missed this completely, by the way. So this is like reading something new. I usually just like his Doge tweets. On his face while wearing a hat with a slogan, "I love to oppress." The cartoon had the caption, when you put he slash him in your bio. Days later, Elon tweeted, "I absolutely support trans, but all these pronouns are an aesthetic nightmare." So that's what he apparently tweeted. And then he further defended his comments by pointing out that his company, Tesla, previously ranked #1 on the Corporate Equality Index, which is an annual list of the best places for members of the LGBTQ community to work. I do remember that though. He did post that on his Twitter page about how basically I think Tesla scored like 100 out of 100 on that. Hi there, Henry. Nice French, Lucy. Henry says, hello. Yeah, most of us Latinos hate Latinx. I'm proud Latino American. I wouldn't cut ties if Elon was my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't want to cut ties with Elon Musk either. Be like, keep sending me the checks, baby. Thanks. I've heard that a lot, Henry Zombie Doge Army says. Hi there, Running Bear. The left wingers are getting crazier and crazier. If you were born a male, you are a male. If you were born a family, you are a female. You mean you're born a female, you're a female. Running Bear, honestly, I see everything as like a separate topic. So I don't really like pose myself with like a left or a right. I'm not political. I think I'm the least political person. And I really only talk about like politics when I have to, with like stocks, crypto related stuff, or whenever Biden does something. But I will say I agree with you on that one. Not that I respect, I have friends who want to go with their specific pronouns. And to me, it just comes down to, I am cool with people telling me they've changed their name. They now want to be referred to as a he or a she or a they, whatever. I could do it. I could totally do it. But one thing will always remain the same for me, which is I believe, even as of 2022, if you are born a male, you are a male. If you are born a female, you are a female. And that is as simple as the sky is blue. And that is also as simple as, if you have a penis, you are born a male. If you were born with a vagina, you are a female. And if you are born with both, I think the correct term is a hermaphrodite. And then that's what you are. That's it. I think if you're born as a hermaphrodite, you truly, truly can say you are both. And nobody else can say they are both. But if you have both parts, I think you are both. And you could just like, the way, okay, this is like my thought process. I don't expect anybody to fully agree with me or even have to slightly agree with me. I just feel like if you are born as a hermaphrodite and you have like a penis and a vagina, fantastic. You can take one away if you want to, keep both for the rest of your life. That's your business. You can take one away. Let's say you take away the penis and you now have a vagina. You can say like, I want to associate as just a female, do it. But when it comes down to it, and I think people should all be truthful, you could be whatever you want. I could be, and like tomorrow I could say I want to be Eric Cartman, and you all have to start calling me Eric Cartman. And I could say I'm a dude now. Like I could do whatever I want with my life. But I think at the end of the day, and this should be something that everybody practices, truth, which is you should never lie to someone and say I was born Eric Cartman, or like I was born a dude when you're born with a vagina. I'm sorry, you just can't do that. So I feel like when it comes down to it, if I want to change and I want to say I want to be Eric Carmen tomorrow, and you guys are all going to call me Eric, I'm going to change my birth certificate. If I meet someone, or if I want to get married to somebody, if I want to have children, like whoever I go on a date with, even, I think it is my responsibility to go and tell that person, like, this is like who I am now. I am Eric, but I was born with a vagina. I was born female. That's it. That's it. Agree with me, don't agree with me, but I think also, like, with all the brutal crappy things that people do to each other, like I'm sure you guys have heard of like terrible things. Like recently I heard there's, these cases where somebody like murdered the other person because they were just like mind blown, and couldn't handle the fact that they had was conducting like sex, or I think they were in the middle of it or something, when they met someone online and they didn't know that this person used to be another sex. It's like, that's, I'm not saying that you're not right to hurt anybody, but to prevent these things from happening and meeting a crazy person that may hurt you, you might want to just be straight up with them, because then they're not going to be traumatized if you tell them like midway, especially like middle of doing something. So it's just really insane to me, but I definitely think that don't ever hurt anyone. And I think whoever is hurting someone, when you are, this is like a whole other topic, but if you like, if any of you guys um unfortunately meet someone online and you are about to get sexual, and you find out, okay, like you were looking for a dude or a girl, and then you end up realizing midway that it's actually the same sex as you, or vice versa, whatever you're looking for, but they used to have a different sex, do not freak out. It's like extremely homophobic. I feel like, do not freak out. I don't think there's any, I would never think any less of somebody who like was tricked into like having sex with the same sex if they were lied to, Like I just think like if that happened to you, like I could see why people are traumatized, but you shouldn't be. Like you shouldn't ever feel like, you did something wrong. Somebody lied to you and it's not your fault. And sorry guys, I'm like in a whole rabbit hole because this stuff really gets me. So I feel like it's so unnecessary when deaths and murders happen, when all we need to do is tell the truth, and then for people to stop, like, don't, nothing changes with your identity. You are still like the same amazing person that you were yesterday, even if you did something that you think the world would judge you for it. There's like nothing to judge. Just people are small minded. Thank you, Tara. Thanks for the super chats. I mean, thanks for the hype hippo sticker. I love that. GB Love, welcome to the stream. Zombie Doge Army. I kind of went on a tangent. I've heard that a lot. Henry Zombie says, "Hey, chill. Hi there, chill chantilly. Morning, Bardistas. Wishy wash. What? Low Mo." Tara says, "Last time I checked, XY is male and XX you're a girl. These people are freaking nuts." Alan says, "It's interesting. So much things is coming out." Niche Media says, "Against Elon, a female had accused them of assault, and recently he was being sued." Yeah, I know. And Niche Media, I think the funniest thing is, if you really like think back to it, like even through this article, you could easily see that his daughter filed this in April. It is June currently, and if my memory serves me correctly, he only started to say that he's going to vote Republican for the very first time and move to the right side, I want to say end of April, if not beginning of May, right? And then that's when all of the dirty tactics that he predicted started to happen. So if you really add up everything, it just seems like all of the news that were bad upon Elon Musk that anybody possibly could have had is all just coming out at once, because now it serves them good to say bad things about him. That's how I see it. But again, guys, I'm just saying it as it is. I'm just reading the article. But honestly, there could be other reasons why his daughter, and I don't know if the article is going to explain later, but there could be many reasons. At the end of the day, we don't know billionaires. If you don't know him by person, like I feel like you can look at someone on social media, or you guys can think you know me or whatever, someone you see on YouTube or Instagram or like Elon Musk, you could feel like you know someone really well looking at their tweets. And I feel like you could to an extent. But there's just so many things behind closed doors that people wouldn't know about and secrets and family secrets. So I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. And I think that Elon is still a good person, but he's not perfect. I don't think anyone's perfect. And who knows? Maybe there's other reasons why his daughter wants to be severing ties with him, maybe more than we know. Thank you, TH69. We need an Eric Carmen sticker emoji thingy. Maybe I'll work on that one. Thank you, Henry. Thanks for the pear sticker. I love it. It's like why don't you have a diamond pillow yet? Running Bear says. Low budget right now. I don't have extra money to buy extra pillows. But yes, I would like to have a future diamond pillow next to Eric Carmen. Chill Gentility, how was the club and how did that dress work out? Yes, Chill. We want to know about your night. Did you listen to us and actually wear the black dress? And if you did you get like a gazillion drink offers? Because I feel like with that dress, you definitely would. Zombie Doge Army, LUCI is married, question mark. I don't let you guys know my personal info, so you can think yes, no, maybe. Any of that will be fine. But I have told you guys that I am taken. So that could mean anything. That could mean I am in a serious relationship or I'm in well, I haven't told you guys I'm in a serious relationship. So that can mean I'm in a serious relationship dating or that I'm married. It's entirely up to you to guess. And if you ever meet me in person, maybe I'll tell you. Did you know there's a new Beavis and Butthead movie followed by a series, a Mr. Moore? Of course, LUCI is married. Look at that rock on her finger. I was actually wearing a diamond ring earlier, but that diamond ring is actually from my aunt. I have a diamond ring because my aunt who is divorced. I have two aunts. I have an aunt that's divorced, and she was so sweet. She gave me a bunch of her jewelry, and I took her engagement ring, I guess, at the time. So I do have a legit diamond ring, but no, I took that one off. And these are just rings, guys. But I still could be. I could still. I'm not very how do you say, normal. I don't go by like the classical way of doing things. So even if I was married, I wouldn't be wearing a ring, a diamond ring. I don't need it. Pot pie pillow next to Eric Carmen. No, I feel like I need cheesy puffs. I wish they made like a mini cheesy puffs for him. That would be so cute. Wait, hold on. Still she lives at home in her bedroom with her parents. I don't think she's married, Running Bear. You guys are all just assuming things, guys. You're just assuming all of these things about me that I never owned up to, but whatever, it's all good. One day you shall know when I feel okay to reveal more details of my life. Okay, so the organization's president, wait, what? That's it? Is this article over? I think this is it. Oh, wait, never mind. That was just a bunch of BuzzFeed. Oh, okay, it's 11/11, Make-A-Wish. Okay, I made a wish. Is it me or Eric Cartman pillow getting bigger every time? DH69 says. What? Eric is not getting bigger. Love the mysteries, Tara says. I know. Do not give away the farm, guys. Always leave things a mystery. Meanwhile, Elon and Grimes share two children, 2-year-old XAEA XII, who goes by the name X, and 6-month-old Exa Dark Sidereal, who goes by Y. So okay. Elon and Grimes share two children, X and Y. Cool. Elon, which is interesting because yeah, if girls usually, well, the girls have two XX chromosomes, and then the boy usually has XY. Guys have XY, but I guess it would have been easier to remember if their daughter Exa Dark S Sideral, I think that's how you pronounce it, was actually X, right? Or XX. And then if the son was like, I don't know, XY or something, or just Y. I don't know. That's easier for me to remember. It's up to them. Elon has not yet commented on Vivian's request to change her name, but on Sunday he tweeted, I love all my kids so much in honor of Father's Day. I guess that makes sense. He can't say because he has daughters and sons. Can't just say I love all my sons so much. Vivian's hearing for the name change is set for Friday. Wow, you need like a hearing and everything? I thought that when you wanted a name change, you just literally go and change your name. I didn't know that you needed a hearing. I actually have friends who changed their name, but I don't think they went to court. I think it was just like a submission application. I don't know. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? It doesn't explain anywhere why she wants to sever ties with him. So I think it's just still like a lot of confusion unless Vivian comes out and states it. Elon was married to Vivian's mom, Justine, between 2000 and 2008, which is a very long time, 8 years. In addition to their daughter, the former couple share Vivian's twin brother, Griffin, and 16-year-old triplets Kai, Zaxxon, and Damien. Elon and Justine also welcomed a son named Nevada in 2002. But he tragically died from SIDS at just 10 weeks old. Oh, I think I heard about that. So they did have a child that passed away. So sad. 7:14 a.m. Hi there, Bardistas. Can I get a Texas toast? What? It's actually 11 when 112. Okay, well, for the people that are 11:11, you can still make a wish. It's 11:11 somewhere on this planet. I seriously. Oh, okay. So here's the weird thing. Here's the weird thing that happened recently. I'm not psychic. I'm not. I swear to God. But how strange is it that so yesterday morning I woke up with a dream, and I never dreamt of these friends. Like, I don't dream of all my friends all the time. Sometimes my friends like just don't make it in my dreams. Sometimes my live streams make it into my dreams. But anyways, I'm like literally never remember dreaming of this like these two friends that I have. They're a couple. And yesterday morning I woke up and I dreamed of them. And it was a dream where the guy proposed to the girl. So yeah. So it was like a proposal, and then it went through, and I was all happy. And like literally within 12 hours, I received a notice from my friend, one of them, that the long-term relationship, like years, is over. And I was just like, what? Like, WTF? That gave me like chills because I felt like I dreamt it, but it's like I dreamt the opposite of what was supposed to happen. And it's just so weird to me. It was so out of the blue. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys. But I've also had dreams where like I feel like I've dreamt it and then it happens. But it happens way later. Will ever any of us have synchrony, or you are time? Tara says. What? I don't know what that means. 11:11, ever seen US? That movie reference everywhere. Ever seen US? What? I've never seen 11:11. Is that a movie? PTSD for Elon. Tara says. Honestly, just feel bad for him. Like, I think for any parent, no matter what you did, or if you like ended up getting into like another relationship, hopefully there wasn't infidelity, but even with infidelity involved, it's just really sad to me when, you know, like kids drift away from their parents. I feel like you definitely should drift away and cut people out of your lives, including blood, if they cause you that much pain and discomfort, and like literally you're just happier without that person in your life. I do agree upon that. So, but unless it gets to those levels, I would not recommend anybody to like cut ties with like a family member, because I'll never forget like one of my family members like got into a fight. It was just like a stupid fight over another family member, and she stopped talking to her father for about, I want to say, give or take, at least 4 to 5 years. And I know that this family member of mine, like, she regretted cutting out her father for that span of like 4 to 5 years, because life is short, especially parents, and you just don't know. Like, I think you have to really walk away from the relationship and be like, okay, I don't care even if they die tomorrow. Like, I will shed no tears. I wouldn't even blink. That's how much you hate them. And they have to really give you a reason to hate them. Otherwise, like, if you just get into a fight, like with friends, loved ones, family, anyone, and you like walk away, but then like you really wouldn't be able to live with yourself if that was your last conversation. It was a fight, it was a stupid fight. And if that was your last conversation with somebody, and then they like, because you never know, knock on wood, like you don't know what would happen to them. I think like if they actually passed away or something, you will forever regret it. Luckily, the family member that I'm talking about eventually ended up speaking terms again with the person that they cut ties with before they passed away. But I think again, if you look back, like just kind of take like a zoomed outlook, aerial view of your life, I think if you in the end are going to talk to that person again, then the 5 years or 6 years or even 3 months is going to be like wasted precious time. Trucking all day, welcome to the stream. World War One ended November 11th at 11:11 a.m. What? I did not know that. That is crazy cool. Did they purposely choose like such a memorable moment, or it was just like on accident? Chilton Chili says, Lucy and Mr. Moore, it was fun. We club hop, and luckily I got in all three. Oh my God, wow, that's a lot. I remember I used to club hop, but like I felt like two was already a lot. Three, that's definitely success. I switched to the black dress, that prob why I got in easier than usual. LOL. Dress poll prob got that live, the most views in days. Chilton. I mean, girl, feel free to ask us what outfit you want to wear in my live streams whenever you want. My good friend's uncle hung himself on Father's Day after arguing with his wife. Oh my God. Your good friend's uncle. What? Like this past Father's Day? Like this weekend? After arguing? That's crazy. I'm so sorry for your friend. I mean, I hope the friend's uncle doesn't have children, because that's also like really traumatic to walk into. I mean, that's so bad. I don't know. I feel like there has to be other factors into that. Um, because if you're gonna like, you know, peace out after an argument, I think that really you probably had underlying issues and it just really tipped you off the edge. But like you don't get back at people by you sacrificing yourself. Um, don't do that, anybody. I would never try to get back at someone by ending my life. I think that's not a good idea ever. Also, on November 11th, 1918, here comes the facts, y'all. The Real Tech Geek says also on November 11th, 1918, over 10,000 people died that day. They literally went on fighting until 11 a.m. What? What? That is so crazy. I don't know why somebody would just pick 11:11 at that time. Like if they know that they're going to stop fighting at 11 a.m., I mean, I would just wake up and not do anything until, yeah, I mean, on the 11th day. Why did they even fight? Yeah, four kids total. One was killed by boyfriend 20 years ago. Yeah, underlying issues. Oh my God, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. And again, guys, please seek professional help if needed for any depression, unhappiness, unresolved mental issues. I'm not a doctor, but I highly recommend against leaving life. I think it is a gift. It's like winning the lottery by being alive, quite literally. You had to fight off a bunch of other sperms. Okay, I hope some of you guys got what I meant. Your brain is the most active when you reach deep sleep, more so when you are awake, Bardista says. Yes, that REM, right? Rapid eye movement, I think. How many languages do you speak, Running Bear says? Let me think. I'm going to count different dialects. I think 5. I'm going to go with 5. Not amazing at all 5 of them, but I'm going to go with 5. Um, hold on. Pretty sure DMT is released while you sleep. I don't know what DMT is. Dreams are our multiverse version, Swagmaster says. I've heard of that theory. Um, and again, I don't believe in, I don't think I believe in multiverses. As good as Doctor Strange's madness into the multiverse, um, I don't believe in it. I feel like it just, I cannot. I feel like to believe in multiverses, I would also have to believe in like traveling back in time. And I just don't believe in traveling back in time and multiverses, even though it would seem nice at times, but I feel like it's more, or I think maybe I like to believe that there are no multiverses and there's possibly other worlds and other human beings or other aliens, but I don't want to believe that there is like another way. Like, let's say, like, you could go into a multiverse, steal the life of your doppelganger or whatever. I just don't want to believe in that because I feel like that gives humans too many options to like get out of their current life situation. And I like the fact that you only have this like one life. And that's what makes it kind of crazy. Sometimes it's painful to think like, man, I messed up, I made a mistake. But if you really could do 1,000 do-overs, I think that would take away from like the specialness and also the beauty of life whenever good things do happen. If that makes sense. Truck it all day, let's hear them all. No, 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 no. I will not give that away. Smash that like button, Zombie Doge Army says. That's what all this black dress talk. Not gonna lie, I do have soft spots for ladies in slim black dresses. Don't judge me. I'm just a regular dude, Bardisa says. I think honestly, white dresses, black dresses, they really pop. Even though it's like, I think a lack of color, but I think everyone, that's maybe my opinion, but I think everyone looks great, whether male or female, in like just like a nice either black and white outfit or just full black outfit or white outfit. It's like if you really run out of ideas like what to wear, it's like an always go to. I think it's suitable because depending on your hair color, your eye color, skin color, like not all colors like pink, light pink, blue, yellow, orange, beige. Not all colors I feel like really show off or like bring out your features for everybody. It's like not equal, but like a nice black dress or white dress or like white and black suit or whatever you want to wear, pants, shirt, usually works in my opinion. Smash likes. Should I buy ApeCoin? Smash likes. Thank you guys. The human body releases DMT naturally. Real Tech Geek says you can also get high from using magic mushrooms too. It can space you out for just a few minutes, which could feel like years. Interesting. I may or may not have experience on that. I'm pretty sure that dress was screenshot. LOL. Good for Lucy's view count. Chill Chinchillity. If you guys want to look back at Chill Chinchillity's dress, I think that was before the last night's stream. It was the one before the third last live stream, including this one. But yeah, I played it on, so now it's forever in there. But I had to actually screenshot one of her dresses because the video that she sent me was way too quick. Alan likes dudes in a slim black dress, Zombie Doge Army says. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Really, wait, hold on. DMT is hallucinogenic chemicals made by our brains. Ooh, interesting. Did not know that. So I guess like anything like the magical shroom stuff and anything that makes you hallucinate all release that part of your brain then. I honestly, I told you guys I watched this amazing, I think it's called The Fantastic Fungi. It's one of my favorite documentaries on Netflix, and it is about mushrooms and whatnot. I think take it with a grain of salt, but they talked about how like human brains from caveman times or whatever was most likely it grew or we thought differently and it expanded after like maybe a human ate on accident a mushroom. So That's just a theory. I don't think they have full proof on that, but I thought that that was really interesting documentary. And it was just cool to learn that there's so many different types of fungi. It's insane. And the things that they can do. Like, did you know that on oil spills and cleanups and stuff like that, instead of using chemicals to clean up an oil spill, which like isn't really good for the environment, you could, well, they did use at one point. I forgot which country. I think it was the US, but on oil spills, people have used fungi to like clean up, and basically the fungi would just like eat everything in its path. It's crazy, freaky. I'm dying. Oh my god. I'll get to you. I'll get you back, zombie. Is the person you elbowed all right? Faisal Khan's asking. I elbowed my SO. I think I told you guys this while dancing to Blackpink. I think specifically the song "Let's Kill This Love." And yeah, I will forever not forget that. They're okay. I mean, he's okay. Bled for like less than 5 minutes, but he's good. I hope that never happens. Honestly, if you're a lady in a slim black dress, Bardista says, chances are you'll reduce me into a dribbling, stuttering mess. So it's funny you said a slim black dress, because it's funny because there's no slim black dress. There's no fat black dress or fat white dress or slim white dress. It's just a dress, but I think the person underneath needs to be slim. So correction. I think you need a slim lady in a black dress. Unless actually we're talking Victorian style dresses, the kinds that I like with it's like puffed out, but that's because they have like the wires and stuff. And it's just like pumped out hips area. I got elbowed in the chest, but my girlfriend yesterday, and God, it hurts more than anything. Honestly, I'd rather be elbowed in the chest than elbowed in the nose, because your chest won't likely bleed. I hope not. Good point. I have a fat suit. Bartista says, what's a fat suit? During Hell Week in the Navy, in the Trucking All Day says, during Hell Week in the Navy SEALs training, they stay awake for 5 days straight and may have hallucinations. Yes, I actually never watched this movie, guys, but I did see, I don't know who's in it. I forgot the name of the girl. She looks really familiar, but there's like this movie out there, and it's about staying awake, because I think it's like a scary movie where like these people can't go to sleep, so they're just like eyes wide awake. Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I heard, because I Googled before, way before I heard about this movie, what happens if you try to stay awake too long. And I heard that you could hallucinate, and then you could get really sick, and then you could basically die. Like if you don't sleep, you could like die, I think. I think. Definitely not. Humans cannot go without sleep. You will just be messed up. The longest I've ever gone without sleep, I want to say, is like maybe 2 days. I've never gone 3 days without sleep, but I have gone 48 hours without sleep. Definitely easier to do in my younger days. She's joking that she'll make self-defense videos after elbowing me yesterday. I think you should too. But I feel like I need to show self-defense videos against myself. Nightmare in Elm Street movies, Henry says. I'm not going to say what I want to say, Zombie Doge Army says. Well, as long as it's YouTube appropriate, you can say it. Fungi and molds were some of the first organisms on Earth, Alan says. They're absolutely fascinating. I agree. We used to have mushrooms the size of trees. What? A billion years ago. I don't know if I saw that on the documentary, but I wouldn't doubt that if it was like the first few things that were on this planet, and things really just got smaller, I feel like from dinosaurs and whatnot. Chilchinchility at Henry, I think the guys voted black, the girls voted white. I'm a girl, I voted black. Wait, you just saw it? It was Saturday's live. Okay, thank you, Chill. Yes, so if you want to go check out Chill's dress, it was on Saturday. I wish they let you post pictures on these live streams. I would just be able to like show you guys. But yeah, check out Saturday's live stream if you want to check out Chilchinchili's sexy black dress. Look up the Russian sleep experiment, though it could just be an urban myth. A sleep experiment. Sounds like torture. To if nobody was allowed to sleep. 15K Bitcoin by next month, please. MD says. I mean, I just got a notification earlier. I didn't really mention it, but I think crypto is in the red right now. And I like it because I want things to come down. Bardisa says The Machinist. I don't think I've seen that. But yeah, I'm gonna continue on with like, oh, I forgot to say I watched Morbius. Did I say that? I watched Morbius recently. I forgot which date, but I liked it. I gotta say, wake up in the end because I saw her like she like purposely bit him or whatever. But pretty predictable movie. Pretty predictable. Um, I thought that it was a good movie for like, you know, if you're sick and tired of like the super goody two shoes hero movies where they're like all just super righteous. This one is more of just like trying to figure out a way to like live a better life, and it really makes you appreciate life more, I feel like, if you kind of see the beginning of the doctor's life in the past and his disease. The CIA did experiments with LSD on unsuspecting people, so I wouldn't put anything past the Russians, Alan says. Russian sleep experiment is crazy, Plank says. Oh my god, check out Chill's dress. LMAO. Yes, that live was live. Should I buy Bitcoin? No audio for me. How does a mushroom car sound? Shroom shroom. Okay, chat, need your help. I'm DJing, Bardista says, a wedding in 2 weeks. Everyone post a classic wedding track that I should play. That is so much fun to DJ a wedding. I would love to crash a wedding one day. I've never done it, but I've watched like what's it called? Wedding Crashers before. And I've always wanted to crash a wedding. Yeah, you guys, please post before I end the stream for Bardistas a classic wedding track. I don't even know classic wedding tracks. I feel like I always hear Ed Sheeran. So I think anything, at least play one Ed Sheeran song, please. When I DJ weddings, I'd ask for a playlist or genre for the couple and crowd, Alan says. I mean, yeah, definitely please the bride. I feel like the bride's probably going to be more picky on the music. Wait, hold on. Okay, guys, please post this song. Look up the Russian sleep experiment. Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna continue to watch Netflix after this, or like my many movies. Okay, I'm okay. I'm gonna say it. Morbius is the real Batman. Haruhi says. Um, yeah, honestly, uh, Morbius just makes Batman look bad. I think because he's literally a bat. He's controls bats. The bats are more obedient to Morbius than they are with Batman. So I feel like when you watch Morbius, it really takes away from Batman. But I would rather be Bruce Wayne than I would Morbius. I don't like his look once he turns into, you know, that villain looking. Is he a hero? He's still a hero, right? He's not a villain. I got one Love Bites by Def Leopard, Zombie Doge Army. There you go. It's Morbin time. Yeah, they've asked for some drum and bass. I can't play that to their 70-year-old aunts and uncles as they sit there eating quiche. still by the Commodores. I feel like these are songs that I know, but I can't. There's no way I would be able to sing them right now. Love Bites. I can't even remember. Those are definitely not songs that I have heard recently. Anyways, guys, keep posting in the chats if you can come up with more songs. Morbius. I think there's going to be a Morbius too, by the way. Should I buy ApeCoin? Okay, that stream Def Prob has the highest view count since the Depp trial. I just saw Rob Pat as the Batman. Is that your favorite Batman now? I gotta say Christian Hemsworth. Christian Bale. Christian Bale is still my favorite Batman. I love Robert Pattinson. Actually, Robert Pattinson, I saw like a random article the other day saying that he's like supposed to be the most beautiful man on earth because of the ratio of his face. I don't know if you guys read that. I think he's really good looking. I don't think he's the most beautiful man I've ever seen. I think I like Chris Hemsworth more, and also Leonardo DiCaprio. But it's cool that there are these like ways of measuring beauty with numbers, the ratios. I think it's a golden ratio that they use or something to measure and define a person's beauty and Robert Pattinson's beauty on the scale of like, yeah, everybody on this planet. Um, but yeah, my Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial video got like 3,000 views, which is weird for this tiny channel. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not already. Ring that notification bell. Destroy the like button. Not Rob Zombie. You should be a villain. And I will see you guys very soon. And also do check out my Rakuten link down in the description below and pinned to the top of the stream if you'd like to get $30 just by opening up a new account and spending 30 bucks, literally free money. Take care, guys.